currently cleaning, so instead of listening to music, I had this little idea that I should listen to an audiobook out of this little stack right here. Because there's 27 books here, and I kind of just want to get through them, and I want to just get back into reading because, girl, I miss it. So I'm gonna have my little phone decide what I want to read. So let's see what she says. Let's go. So as you guys saw, we're gonna be reading book number 15. Let's see what this is. Which is it is Hostage by Claire McIntosh. I feel like I'm gonna say this author's name wrong. This is number 15. So let's get into it, shall we? Look, that my little phone chose for me. It is Hostage by Claire McIntosh. Please, I'm saying the author's name right. If not, I'm sorry. But it goes, hostage, you can save hundreds of lives, or the one that matters the most. So this book follows a flight attendant named Mina, and she's kind of having some troubles at home, like with her daughter and everything. And while going from London to Sydney, she gets a strange note that says, the following instructions will save your daughter's life. Now she's cautious of the people that she is on the flight with. Like, no matter what choice she makes next, someone on the plane wants to ensure it never reaches its destination. There are 20 hours between London and Sydney, 20 hours to make an impossible choice for everyone on board. With hundreds of lives in your hands, could you sacrifice the one you love the most? Ooh, no, this sounds really good. Currently morning, and I just want to give you a quick book update before I head to town. But I'm currently on chapter 11 of Hostage. This is a mystery thriller, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna say I actually like this. I like the vibes of how it's going, and it feels like it's going by kind of quick and not slow. I don't know, but I really like it. So first we get introduced to Mina, of course, and kind of like her background story of her life and how she became like a flight attendant, to kind of like how she met her husband and their daughter. Her daughter has separation anxiety, I think it's called. So it's like the struggles of trying to deal with that within the family household, and something happened between her and her husband, which she really can't figure out what happened, because her daughter has a babysitter, and the babysitter left, and there's something going on between those two. We don't know, maybe. And now she is on her flight going to Sydney from London, and this is like the most, like, it's gonna be making history because it's going like 20 hours straight from London to Sydney. We already have our first incidents going on, okay? Well, actually not first, two things are going on right now in this flight. So the first incident is she actually found her daughter's EpiPen in her bag, and she can't explain how it got in her bag, nor how it's even there. And the second incident, something happened with one of the passengers, so I think this one thing is about to go down. And speaking of passengers, we are like kind of meeting some of the passengers, like getting some of the background stories. So yeah, that's where I'm at this book. So I'm gonna continue reading before I head to town, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so right now I'm like on part 2 of the book, and let me tell you, things are getting very interesting and kind of getting kind of crazy, I guess. Like, Like, so the part where I left off, where she found her daughter's EpiPen, and now something happened where she found a photo of her daughter. And knowing that, things are going crazy at the house. Okay? Like, her husband, Adam, he hasn't been very good man. Like, what I know of so far, as this might be a little spoiler, but he had a little gambling addiction. So, of course, he's been buying money or loaning money from people or whatever. And so he built up this debt. And things are going down at the house, which I'm like, so somehow they're not somehow, they're both. It's both connected from the house, from the person who, I guess, they're in Adam and Sophia, the daughter, and Mina, who's the flight attendant, and 1,000 feet of air. Girl, it's getting very crazy. And I like this book so far. So I'm gonna continue reading some tonight. And I'll get back to you guys when I'm halfway more through the book. So I honestly don't remember why I left you off on. I just know I was talking about how I was about to finish the book I was reading, which is Hostage. But we are here, and I shall give you my little book update. And so I did finish Hostage by Claire McIntosh. And let me tell you, I actually really did like this book. I know I was raving about this book, I believe, unless it was just all in my head. I was just imagining telling you guys. I was gonna give this book probably a 5 out of 5, even a 4. 1 or 2. Okay? And the rating is a 4. Don't get it twisted. I really do like this book. But this is my first time reading a mystery thriller book on a plane. So it's pretty good. Because normally it's always at a house, in a car. I don't know. But I really do like this book. The ending, it kind of threw me a loop, which I really didn't see coming. Like, honestly, I really didn't. Normally, I kind of, have a little hint. Like, I have subject 1 and subject 2. Or is it suspect? Suspect 1 and suspect 2. I have one person in mind. And, that's it. And honestly, I probably had 2 in mind, but I wasn't really going to think, oh, they're going to go that way. Which they didn't go that way. But in my head, I was like, they're going to go that way. But they didn't. But anyway, does that make sense? But no, this book was really good. Oh my gosh. It's hard to explain it because there's things I want to say, but I feel like I'm just reveal the entire plot and spiel. I'm really bad at revealing. The next book Siri chose, which is, I forgot what number. Honestly, I want to say 8, 10, 18, maybe. I don't know. But is Practical Noise by Christopher Paulin? Paulini? I am sorry if I say their last name wrong, but it is Practical Noise, and I'm very, very excited about this. It's science fiction with a little suspense in here, and I actually really do like it. I am currently halfway through the book. Yeah, I'm about halfway. And I was honestly kind of scared to read this book because I feel like it's going to be a lot of big words, and sometimes my brain can't function big words when I'm reading. But there's not a lot of big words in here, so I'm pretty good. I'm doing good. I really like it. The book starts off in the year 2034. I know, crazy. But a crew found a weird, strange anomaly in space. And knowing that, they found out it is a planet that hasn't been lived in. But what's strange about this is they notice it's not like nature made. It's
human creature thing made. So it's made by design. And so a small team has to go in and investigate why it's like this, like who, what, when was this created, and yeah. But the small team, some of the team in here might have struggles or have struggles, and their ghost from the past is following them within this journey. And once again, this journey for some people is like very, a lifetime goal that they're finally achieving. But once again, people who have ghosts from the past are struggling with this journey. But right here towards the end, it goes, each step they take toward the mysterious abscess is more punishing than the last. So that's the gist of this book. I hope I explained it good. Since I'm about halfway through this book, why not choose a new book? So let's go to the book tower. I finished this book, and I'm not gonna lie, I did like this book. It's just, there's something that I'm like, ooh, I don't know. So there's this dude named Alex, and he's part of the small team who is investigating this black hole on this planet. And some point I kind of got confused, but not really. This might be a little spoiler alert, but they keep seeing like turtles in this place, and they didn't know if like these turtles were like, I guess, or he didn't know if like they were like, they had the mind of their own, or were they some type of, like controlled robots of like different place. But crazy things went down. Okay, first of all, there's one person here. I was like, how did they even get that? Did they already have that whole situation? Okay, and then I was like, what happened? I'm confused. But it was a really good book. I liked it. Start my next book, which is The Guest List by Lucy Froyle. I might start audio first and then read later. Hey guys, so jump scare, I know, crazy, but I want to give you guys a major book update because I did finish this book today, and I did mainly listen to this on audiobook. I didn't really physically read it, but I still loved it anyway. So this book follows Jules and Will. They're getting married. It's supposed to be like the wedding of the year because, Will is a rising television star. Jules is, I think she works for a magazine, or she's publishing magazine, or I don't know, but she works for a magazine, and so she's awesome, has a little limelight, and everyone wants Will because Will is very handsome. The girls are like, yes, I want him. The guys are eyeing Jules because she's very beautiful. They're both very beautiful couples, so it makes sense. They're like the, what do you call it, power couple. And when you look at them, it makes sense for them to be together. After they get everything, the guest has arrived on this island, and just odd things are happening within just their small little circle before all the guests comes. And when after all the guests comes, that's when things get very crazy, like the weather, and a lot of people's true colors comes out when they're on this island. Chose a book I've already read, so I'm gonna rethink. Oh, I'm going to town, so that's why my hair's wet. And choosing a book before I go. So this is what the book. So this is what the phone chose, which is Rock Paper Scissors by Alicia or Alice Feeney. But I'm about to go use just audiobook on this one because I am once again working on a skirt. Little sneak preview. So I think I'll give you all the book update when I'm done. Hey guys, so I finally finished Rock Paper Scissors by Alice Feeney. And honestly, it's been a few days since I finished it, and I'm barely starting recording just because I've been super duper busy the past few days, and yeah, all that jazz. But I'm very excited. I have finished this book. I actually went into this book without knowing the full gist about this book. I just knew it kind of took place in a like we call it an abandoned area, but like I can't look for the word, excluded, there you go, excluded area. So not a lot of people, the small town area, but they live like they're in a far area. That's all I knew. Went into this book, and let me tell you, I'm kind of glad I went into not knowing anything about this book, because honestly there's a lot of twists and plots, and I'm like, what confused in the middle, where I have to reread the chapter, like after finishing chapter whatever, then next chapter, went back, read those 2 chapters again to see if I'm reading this right. I was shocked because, mind you, half the time I was using Audible when I was cleaning the house, or doing like certain things. I had to pause and like look at the imaginary camera as if I'm in office and be like, what did I just hear? I don't know, but I like this author. I really want to try more books by her. I like how she writes. So I'm gonna give this book a 5 out of 5. This book was really good. I really like it. It is a suspense thriller, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you know what? Even though I'm talking about this book, I didn't tell you what this book is about. So I'm gonna read the little synopsis for you guys. It goes, things have been wrong with Mr. and Mrs. Wright for a long time. Every anniversary, the couple exchange traditional gifts, paper, cotton, pottery, tin, and each year Adam's wife writes him a letter that she never lets him read, until now. A self-confessed workaholic and screenwriter, Adam Wright has lived with the face blindness his whole life. He can't recognize friends or family or even his own wife, and Amelia is sick of feeling unseen. And when Adam and Amelia win a weekend away to Scotland, might be just what their marriage needs. They both know this weekend will make or break the relationship, but they didn't randomly win this trip. One of them is lying, and someone doesn't want them to live happily ever after. 10 years of marriage, 10 years of secrets, and an anniversary they will never forget. I don't know how people felt about this book, but I just know I loved it. A 5 out of 5. It kept me on my toes. It made me want to reread this book to see what did I miss. So that is it for my little reading challenge. It was really fun having my phone choose my next read. It's cool because going to the unknown, even though all my books are the same genre, but it's still really fun. But I feel like the stack that I focus on had like the perfect amount of different genres in the stack, even though I feel like all I read is kind of the same genre except for one book I read out of my comfort zone. But you know, that's okay. It's okay, because at least we're getting our TBR down. And I think in total I read 4 books out of this little challenge, which is really fun. So yay! But I think that's it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.